Hello everybody! I'm going from the other side today. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. Today we have one of my favourite meals, so it's a special. We are making a sun-dried tomato chicken with creamy polenta on the base, and then we're going to make some strawberry and raspberry oatmeal slice. So I love this meal. I love polenta, multiple different ways. It's good golly, Miss Molly. Hello, Moon. Hello, everybody. Mango, you don't need to go to sleep. You need to watch us. Ramen, hello. Beck, hello, everybody. Today, yes, so polenta is basically ground corn, and it can be prepared in many ways. Hey, Choco. And you can use it like a mashed potato. You can use a mashed potato, or you can cool it down, chop it into like long slices, and cook it and make it into polenta chips, which is nice as well. But I'm going to show you just something similar you would use instead of mashed potato, which is very, very delicious. So I think, I'm not sure if we should start the chicken and then do the oatmeal, or do the oatmeal first. Roman, you fell asleep again? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm wearing all black today in my black kitchen, so I hope you can all see me. What do you think we should do first? Tomato chicken or chicken or oatmeal slice? I don't know what will take longer. Let's do the oatmeal. Let's do the oatmeal. How is everybody today? Let's get started. I got home earlier from work, so we had some time prepping. And the people that sent me messages, thank you so much with some advice. I will get back to you after the stream, but I just got home. So thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. I just want to let you know that. And yes, just with the logistics of things, I am not getting messages to my phone. For some reason, Twitch doesn't like my phone, and I'm not getting notifications. So it is all coming to my phone, my computer, so we'll do it then, okay? First day in a long time where I don't have anything to do. Moon. Well, Moon, we've got some timers for you needing to be set, so you've got things to do now. Cold and tired. Yes, Ramen, it is so cold here. Yes, we turned the heater on as soon as I got home, and it's just like all of a sudden it's freezing. So let's get started. So the recipe that I have is for strawberry strawberry oatmeal, but I only have 1 punnet of strawberries, and I like to play it up. So sometimes I do blueberries, sometimes I do different fruits. I like mango, but tonight we're going to do strawberry and raspberry. So I'll show you the quick recipe. It's very, very delicious, great for work snacks, work treats, and yeah. Okay, so we'll go down here. Okay, so in this beautiful bowl, I'll take the chopping board away. You guys won't believe what happened this morning. We were sitting, this is at 5:10 or whenever, I have breakfast, and Exceed woke up with me and we're sitting on the couch chatting, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh!" And I was like, "What?" And I just thought he was looking at his phone, and a mouse had run from under our other couch towards the door to go outside, but then when he made noise, it dodged back into the couch again. And luckily Romeo didn't see him, but we are trying to organise some mice traps or something. So any advice you guys can give me about getting rid of mice? And then also yesterday, Exceeds heard something in our roof. So I don't know what Melbourne is doing to us, but we've got mice and we've got something in the roof. Yes, so it's a bit scary. All right, in here, in this bowl, we are going to put 1 cup of rolled oats, just your regular oats, quick oats. You can use whatever you have. And I'm just going to get my cups, because that's the one thing I tripped over. Lucky you guys didn't see that. Get a cat, Beck. I'm not a cat person though, and Romeo's pretty useless, so might have to be an option. No, what else do you got? Okay, 1 cup of oats, 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour, but I have wholemeal spelt flour, hygienic. Thanks, Sweet Network. Yes, it's an issue, that's why we're getting on top of it. But we're not a commercial kitchen. Everybody has things in their own house. So, yeah, it's not in the kitchen. Okay, 3/4 cup of spelt flour, or you use wholemeal flour. If you don't have it, you just use normal plain flour. I've got 3, never seen a mouse. Okay, that's good. Hello, Ribo. Berry crumble, yes. So it's like a berry crumble or a slice, a berry slice. Where's the crunch berries at? Okay, so that's the flour in here. We're going to do 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Thank you so much, MF Chaos. I have to say it right. Thank you so much for the bits. Okay, so let's find the 1/3 cup here. Oh, Moon, your internet's not too good. Ribo, how's your day been? Okay, running out of brown sugar. Okay, 1/3 cup of sugar in there. So basically, MF Chaos, thank you so much for the bid. Okay, you actually got my name right. I've been practicing. No, I could say that. It stresses me out not being able to pronounce people's names right. So basically the base is going to be the crumble on top as well. So you make the crumble and then you split it in half and then put some at the base and then some on the top. You crumble on top. Oh, Moon, thank you so much for the host. Okay. I feel the same way about your internet. Yes. Ribo, finally found some time to relax. That's cool. MF Chaos, thank you so much for the host. Baby Groot gets me every time. Yes, it is very, very cute. Okay, so in here we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. So we just have some ground ginger, guys. And I've changed my camera setup so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here, because, you know, doing around the whole area. We need a sound effect for the host, yes. But this host can't decide on what sound effect she wants, so that's why we don't have a sound effect. Sorry, guys. Like, where do you start when you're looking for noises? So 1/4 teaspoon in there. And I also have a little bit of nutmeg that I thought I'd add this time, so I'll update my recipe. It's about 1/8 teaspoon in there. And make sure it's well combined, because you don't want chunks of, when you put the butter in, you don't want huge chunks of ginger in your mouth. Good old Master Foods. Yes, Beck. We're not fancy here. Just anything you can get from your local supermarket. Okay, so I've preheated the oven. The oven is at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190, I'm gonna say 190 degrees Celsius. And good news, everybody, the oven man rang and the oven's getting fixed tomorrow. Yes, so excited. So mixing that, make sure it's evenly combined. We're gonna do some salt. Where is my salt? This is just any type of salt you have. How do I get this this recipe? Bilby would love it. Beck, I can send you the recipe. Now that we're affiliates, we are deciding, you know, Twitch has said that we're getting subs, but we don't know when we're getting subs. But okay, so in a saucepan, I'm trying to stay in the kitchen rather than having to run to the microwave. So we'll just put it on the stove, okay? Where in Australia are you from? I'm in Melbourne. Kiss kiss home, we're in Melbourne too. We're not native Melburnians. We've just moved here 2 months ago. We're originally from Perth. And speaking of Perth, guys, this is my last stream in this kitchen this week. So next time you'll be seeing me on Thursday. Hopefully we'll be in my brother's kitchen back in Perth. So we go back on Wednesday. And we have some seafood streams planned. My brother's still prepping what he's going to do. He has some ideas for some arancini bowls. But we were talking on the phone on the way home as I was driving, and he was saying that maybe he'll cook some before the stream so that it's cooled down and so he has a before and after because it takes so long to prepare arancini. So we're going to see what we can do and play. I think he's pretty keen to get on camera, and he is the funniest character you'll ever meet. He's the coolest guy. So I'm very excited for you guys to meet him. You'll be in Perth time, so we're streaming 5:30, which is 7:30. So same times. Hopefully, the Thursday may be a little bit earlier, maybe two hours earlier. We'll see, but definitely we'll keep you notified. Make sure you hit the follow button, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram because that's where I'm keeping updated with our schedules. Okay. Better she doesn't know. What are you guys talking about, Moon? I'll find out, and then I'll know, and then I might be horrified that I know. So butter is melting. Well, I have shoes on today, and I'm not used to walking around the kitchen with shoes on, and I keep tripping up. So we'll go here. Butter. Butter makes everything better. Alright, we'll take these away. Just making sure I'm on schedule with everything. Alright, I might actually take my shoes off, even though they're comfy. They're annoying me. Google, tell me what. No ramen. I think I might embarrass myself. Is it? Do you pronounce it waifu? Is that what it is? See, is this a good thing to do on stream? Now everyone is sitting there Googling it. Alright, let's go back here. So, that's our mixture of our flour, rolled oats, brown sugar, ginger, what else? Salt, and that's it. So, use a fancy thing that Moon and I have now, seeing as though he was the giveaway winner. So we have to also decide when our next giveaway is going to be. I think it's when we hit, let's say, what are we at now? 132 followers. Let's say when we hit 500 followers, we'll do another giveaway. I'm just making this all up on stream, and I'm gonna get killed when I get, I say things and then it's like, oh, you shouldn't have said that, Lauren. No idea what polenta is, to be honest. Stands in the corner of shaped moon. It's okay. Polenta is basically, I say basically a lot. Polenta is corn. That's all it is. It's cornmeal, and yeah, easy, cheap, fake potato. Yeah, kiss home. Alright, can you guys see this? So it's similar to the Anzac cookies that I made on stream a few weeks ago. So nice, like oatmeal cookies. And then what you do is push it into a tin, leave a little bit left over, make the fruit base and the fruit layer, and then sprinkle the rest on top. Fruit sweetener works totally different to potato, but you can use it to, like, similar what you would use for mashed potato. You can, it's a nice accompaniment, I'd say. Yeah, it is, Exceed, like Moon, like everyone. I hope I teach someone something new every night. Yeah, oh, is that grits? Yeah, so it's grits. Grits, that's it. We're missing Demi, because she talks about grits all the time. Okay, so there we go. Now I have a tin here. So what I'm going to do is get some baking paper, just so that it's easier to lift out once we're done. And what you want to do, spray it. grits with no shrimp. Never had grits, never had shrimp. Oh no, shrimp like you guys eat shrimp. That's what I meant. I've had shrimp. You can put cheese, veggies. Yes. Grill it to make it thicker. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Making making polenta chips. Thank you, Sweet Network. Sweet Network, what brings you to Twitch? You seem like you're a foodie. You know what you're talking about? Are you a cook or a chef? Gamer as well? Okay. So what I do is just cut like this, and then it makes everything easier to tuck around and neater edges. Professional pastry chef. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much for coming. You probably give me some advice, which I'll appreciate. You should start a stream and then you can teach everybody. What you want to do. And use your fingers if you feel comfortable using your fingers, and then push it in. A Romeo stream in the near future. A whole stream with Romeo? What should we do? He doesn't talk or anything. It'd be pretty boring. If I do some like IRL, just sitting around making something, I think he'll be right into that, wanting to help out. What happened to the music? My neighbour got 6 minutes to turn off. Oh, ramen. Is that noise? Okay. So push it in there. It's not behaving today. Okay. And then we have some leftovers in here, and this is going to be our crumble on top. I'll show you how it works. But now we make the berry filling. So we have leftover strawberries and also some frozen raspberries. So I'm going to put this on back here, and we'll bring this guy back, the huge chopping board. Working on getting them kicked out. It's really terrible when you've got noisy neighbours. And, you know, there's some acceptable noise, but then sometimes it's just... We had the same young guys, always, you know, they would work fly in, fly out, and then when they'd get back, they'd have these huge parties, all night, and I was working shift work, so it was just really, really shitty. How big with the music from Two Steps from Hell. That's some epic music to go with the cooking. Alright. So Moon, what do you got planned for today? Alright, so just gonna chop these strawberries. These ones aren't, the ones at the bottom aren't great, so I'm not going to put them in. Hey Rome, what's up? Do you want to be on camera, or are you just going to sit there wanting strawberries? This dog loves fruit. If I eat like a piece of watermelon and I give it to him, he'll eat anything that I have in my mouth, in my hand. So he will have carrot and he eats zucchini. He loves, I say that he loves grapes, but I got in trouble because I put it on Instagram, him in front of me watching me eating grapes, and I got told they're really bad for dogs. So we haven't been feeding him them anymore. You're making me hungry. We haven't even got to the best bit, guys, so I better hurry up. Okay, so strawberries, let's chop them up. This one's got a funny end on it. I'm so hungry. When I was prepping the stream, I haven't eaten, so I was eating some cheese. MF Chaos, thank you so much for the bit. I hope you guys are all sitting at home or wherever you are and just clapping along to the song. Mango Lover, 3 AM feels bad, man. I know that you're cooking for yourself, but that's a dirty container on your cooking board. This? Yeah, I understand. Let's... If it makes you uncomfortable, I can change it. Just because it's so big. Alright. Raspberries. So we're going to do 1 cup of frozen raspberries. Oh, goodness. Moon, if you ever heard of Two Steps, in a nutshell, they make music from here in it. Oh, okay. We'll try it out. Do you work as a chef? No way. I am a nurse. I just cook for myself, and I love cooking. I did like home ec and things like that. My brother is actually a chef, and so is my cousin, so I've learnt some things from them. But yeah, not a chef at all, and I do things wrong, like a sweet network has just told me, you know, and I don't pay attention sometimes to things, but it's a good learning thing as well. Okay. Alright. So you have your strawberries and your raspberries in there, and we're going to add some... The the recipe that I originally made was that you just cut up the strawberries and then put them on top of the oatmeal and then spread it, sprinkle some corn flour. But what I have started doing is simmering this and cooking the fruit so it makes like a jam. And I just find it a little bit nicer. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Sweet Network, thank you, I do appreciate it. Okay, so a teaspoon of cornstarch. That'll thicken when the fruit becomes more like a puree and softens down. It'll thicken and make it nice, just thickens it, you know, make it more syrupy. And then also in here, I'm going to add some maple syrup, so just a tablespoon. You don't have to use, I'm going to use half because last time I made them with just raspberries, and depending on how fresh the fruit is, stir this around, and then slowly the fruit will break down and then become thicker and delicious, luxurious. Oh no, you guys can't see the camera. Oh my god. Oh guys. Oh, you can't see my back camera. It's gone. So we'll just leave that on the stove so then you guys can, man, that sucks. I'm gonna figure out what's happening. I don't know if Romeo's been touching it again. Alright, so we will continue. So this is cooking. I'll show you guys on here. Can you see how it's slowly breaking down and becoming softer? If you want a chunkier slice with chunky fruit, you can do it like that. And as you put it in the oven as well, and as you cook it, it'll break down further as well. So, man, this sucks about the camera, but this over here. I'm going to move things around just because I have limited space. Moonshadow, you're drooling, just saying. Okay. I just have to dance while it cooks. I'm just joking. Just joking. So just checking. Make sure this is like crumbly still. Alright, what I'm going to do is squish it a little bit so that the fruit, especially the fresh strawberries, will break down even more and a smaller size. I could have just cut them smaller. That would have been a better thing, but it's just nice making a very compact. Can you guys hear me when my back's... I'm nuts about strawberries, wish I could eat them 24/7. I could eat watermelon, I think, 24/7. See, I love fresh strawberries, but the thought of having strawberries in like milk. I don't like strawberry milk. I can do a strawberry smoothie, but you don't have to buy the pre-packaged choc milk or coffee, iced coffee. I don't know. All right, so that is squished in there. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's just cooking. I can't see that. See? Green. Molly will go in and out of existence. Oh my god! My favorite fruit is mango, obviously, because you're a mango lover. Strawberry Nesquik. No, never could have strawberry Nesquik. I always like banana. You know how you have the, what was that icy pole, ice cream? That, you could have it in banana, rainbow, and chocolate. What was it? The Paddle Pop. Paddle Pop was the only, and I loved the banana one more than I like chocolate. It's the only thing I think that I've liked banana or something more than chocolate. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is spread this on here, and Exceed's going to do some fixing with the cameras. So I think you'll be able to see me, but you won't be able to hear me. So I'll just mime. No, not really. Go ahead, Exceed. Just squishing. Okay. Can they hear me still? Banana flavour is bae. Is it done? Ah, he's amazing. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. So we're going to spread this evenly. I like it a little bit chunky, so you can taste the fruit and get chunks of fruit. But it's up to you guys what you like, how you want to make it. You can always puree it as well. Do you like a mango puree? The raspberries, you're going to have the seeds, so it's a little bit harder. But blueberry, stream went dead for a sec. So Exceed has fixed the back camera, so the stream may have gone dead a little bit, but we're back. That's the best thing, we're back. But can you see me? All good? Okay. I'll take payment in the delicious food. So this is just the berries spread on top. Feels like you can... But with milk, smoothie heaven. That cam was working though. No, because the back camera wasn't working. It froze for a little bit. So, bits of your crumble. Strawberry shortcake. Well, maybe it is strawberry names for things. So maybe this strawberry shortcake. I'm just gonna add a bit more oats just so that I used a bigger tin. Well, no, that's a lie. Usually I double the recipe. So I'm getting down on portions of it. Demi, hello! Hey girl! Mango, what an entrance, I know, right? So Demi, this is what we've just made. It's going into the oven. Delicious. Berry crumble. I'm gonna pop that in here. Into the oven. Just check that my oven's on the right setting. Okay. Let's get into this chicken. Am I timed out again? No, Demi, not. But you have to be a good boy, okay? Yeah, go into the naughty corner. But guys, we have fixed, not fixed, but altered Nightbot. But it makes it really difficult for me when you're spamming chat for me to read. So keep it to a minimum, okay? You can spam me with bits. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, it just makes it a little bit hard. Okay, so for our sun-dried tomato chicken, we have an onion. We have some sun-dried tomatoes. If I had planned this in advance, I would have done dried tomatoes in the oven, like oven roasted, but didn't plan it in advance, sorry. We have some garlic. From my herb garden, we have some basil, some thyme, oregano and parsley. I don't know if Melbourne is too cold, but my herbs are slowly dying. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm overwatering them, leaving them in the sun and in the elements. I think they may be getting too cold and too wet, but I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. We have some coconut cream. If you don't like coconut, you can always use a little bit of cream, but maybe a little bit less dairy. Today was my first day having black coffees. I thought in the morning I usually have a coffee on the way to work, but I thought I'd have tea. So I had some chai tea without milk, and I was pretty tired. So then I said, no, I'll have some black coffee. I'm pretty sure Molly put stuff in the oven, but I didn't hear anything about Moon, good, thank you for reminding me. Let's go 6 minutes in the oven from now, please. Yeah, so trying to do without a little bit less dairy. Okay, just trying some things. So we have onion, sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, herbs. Have some chili, red chili flakes. Or you can use real chili, but we're only using a little bit, and it's not supposed to be like a chili-based dish. Wait, was that a pastel? Yes, thanks, Moon. I don't know what you mean, Demi. So coconut milk, and we have some stock. I'm going to make some stock on stream, but I don't, pasta. Oh, no, not pasta. We're making, polenta. Polenta today, but you could make the same dish with pasta instead, or mashed potato, or even nothing at all. If you want, just do some green veggies to make it a little bit healthier. Thought the oven was broken. Ramen, yes. The oven door is broken. It stays open. So all the heat escapes from the front, so the things at the back seem to cook faster. So I'm just keeping my eye on it, rotating it. But we get new hinges tomorrow, and the oven man is coming tomorrow to fix the oven. Okay, so yes, the stock I will make on stream, but for now we don't have any, so I'm just making the stock from the grocery store. You guys can buy this, and that's what we want to do with the stream. Use stuff that's accessible and you guys will have in your own pantries. Okay? Oh good, Demi. Oh good. Yes, so I'm going to get my big knife. But yes, good paying attention, ramen. I like it. And I have my little fry pan because we're not making a huge pasta thing. We'll different pots for different things, and then we'll bring it all together at the end. Okay. Yes, the door's broken. It's been doing my head in because the other day when we made cupcakes, some of the ones at the back were cooked more than others. And so a little bit brown. Frustrating, but it's all good. Can't really do anything about it, so there's no point complaining. Alright. What brand is that Kid Chef knife? This is a Baccarat. Can you see that? So it's a very, very funny story about this. We just moved to this house and we got engaged. We had our engagement party the week before when we moved here. And then all of a sudden we were doing lots of shopping for the new house and things. BRZT, hello! What's going on? Got sound off, not sure if she answered. Global. No, not Global. They're similar to Global. I have Global knives as well. This is a Global knife. So they practically look the same. But these ones are in my drawer because they need sharpening. I like to get them done properly because and the Global ones I don't have a knife block for. So yes, back to the story. These knives arrived and we still to this day don't know who bought them for us. And it's a beautiful present. They're expensive knives. And yeah, some thankful, beautiful person. We're very thankful to whoever bought them. Yeah. How are you, BRZT? Okay, so chopping out onions. I like them a bit chunkier so you can taste them. Been 6 minutes already? Oh my god. Maybe another 7. Let's go 7 this time. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So maybe another 10 minutes then from now, Moon. I love this stream. I'm good, thank you. Oh, Let It Cow, hello. Welcome back. Long day at work. What do you do, BRZT? I got my mum a shun. Oh, I love shun knives. My brother, who is the chef, he just bought himself some shun knives. They are expensive, but things like that, they last and they hold their sharpness, and then you just get them professionally sharpened. Whereas I used to have some of those cheap $5 knives that are coloured. And they're good because they're cheap, and then when they go blunt, then you just chuck them out and get another one. Waiting for my wife to cook dinner. That's so good. What is she making you tonight? Can you guys see this now? Cameras, yes. Okay, so in here we just have some onions. We're going to add some olive oil. Forecasting analyst. Forecasting for the weather. Do you work at the Bureau of Meteorology? I want you to explain. Now that you said you don't want to explain, now you have to explain. So now I'm just peeling garlic. See, you can't do that. You can't get away with that here. When you say I don't want to do something, you have to do it. Except when it comes to certain things, like me playing scary games on stream. That I can get away with. So now everyone's going to pester you. Okay, so peeled garlic goes in the garlic press. And Mango, I agree with you. You're talking about expensive versus non-expensive. I was always a person to buy myself cheap ass garlic press, and I would never, fork out. I thought, the $5 one will get me, where I need to go, and I would always complain because it would squish it rather than crush the garlic. So for Christmas, I got a very expensive garlic press, and it is the bomb. So sometimes when you cook as often as I do, you need some good. Yeah, it's the best garlic press. It's about like $30 or something, but it's so worth it. But you just need muscles. Barramundi with shiitake mushrooms. Wow, okay. Maybe she should be streaming. I love barramundi. Go to the stove. And then what you do is you squish it and crush the garlic, you flip it around, and then pull this out as well. And that's also some garlic. Here we go. So making sure when you put your garlic in, you turn down the temperature, because there's nothing worse than burnt garlic. It makes the whole dish taste bad. So low temperatures, guys. He's the weatherman. Alton Brown would call that a unitasker. Try crushing without peeling them. Okay. Why don't you peel them? I guess you put other stuff in there like cheese. So turning the temperature down. So it's starting to go glassy. And let me see where I'm up to. Mango, what happened? Gigi Pop, hello! Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. This is a garlic press. Oh, look. This is a garlic press. So you put your garlic in there and crushes it. I find it makes little difference. Okay. It just does it to perfection, does it? Demi, thank you so much for the beads. Alright, so still cooking. And then what I'm going to do is add some stock powder. Do you even garlic press, bro? So I'm going to use about a teaspoon and a half of garlic chicken stock powder. Usually you would make it up to a cup full of water. A cup full of stock, sorry. So find my cup. I don't know where it is. So putting the stock powder in there and just stirring it around, adding the water. And you just want that to simmer. And then it helps cook the onions. Guys, this may not be the proper way or whatnot, but this is how I do it, and this is how I've been doing it, how I cook. So I don't want to be telling you this is the way you have to do it. but it's the way that works for me. And so we also are getting here 3/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. So we have a 3/4 cup here. And what you want to be doing is picking out the tomatoes and leaving the oil. You can get sun-dried tomatoes that don't come with oil, and they're probably usually better, but you want to squeeze the oil off. What you can do is, when you're frying your onions, use the oil that's from here instead. See, let's get my hands in there. Update, just crossed the 5-minute mark. Thanks, Moon. Rubber Guts, hello. We're making some food, and I better check what's in the oven while you reminded me, Moon, just in case. Okay. So, I should just use all of the things that I have. Okay. So just washing my fingies. Oh, making sure Kitty's sitting down here. And then I'm going to put this oil aside. And you can use that for dipping bread, and it's really, really nice. So I'm not going to chop these, but you can, it's up to you. This one, it looks better. Oh, great. Can you please close that tab, please, Exceed? Now, just looking at all these herbs. Okay, so we have here, this is thyme. Can you see? Thyme, this is from my garden, but you can use, if you don't have any fresh herbs, I do prefer fresh, but you can use the dried ones if you want. This is basil, fresh basil, so that's going in at the end. This is a soft herb, so it goes in at the end. We have some parsley from my garden. And then we have some, you see, oregano. Oregano right there. Oh, Moon, thank you. Kiwi Chris, hello. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. Learn to cook. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm just having some fun making some sun-dried tomato chicken, and in a minute we're going to, you did learn how to make Mexican hot chocolate, and then we've got our berry crumble in the oven. We've got it in the oven, and then we are going to make the chicken, and then we're going to make the polenta in a minute. So in here, I'll change it over. You have sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, stock, onion in here, and that's just simmering away. And let's try this. So that crumble is cooking nicely. Moon, probably another 8 minutes. Just throwing random numbers around. Kia ora. Kiwi Chris, what's the time to cook for all this? You mean the time we're streaming or the time to prepare it all? I would say it take, depending how quick you are and how fast you want to eat. I think for the crumble, it can be done in about 10 to 15 minutes, and then at just baking time, which is about 15 to 20 minutes. So 30 minutes, I'd say 30 to 35 minutes for the crumble. That's if you're quite fast in the kitchen. And then for the chicken's probably about an hour. So an hour and a half. Time to prepare and make for me. Okay, so what we're going to do is get our thyme, and then what you do is pull it along this way, and then all of the thyme comes off and you leave the stalks. Sometimes you can put it all into the pan and let it kind of let it Demi, thank you so much for the bits. And you can put the stalks in there as well and then take them out at the end, but you have to make sure that you take them out. That's the thing that I forget sometimes. Kiwi Chris, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. You're amazing. So kind of you on your first stream here, first time watching. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm stirring that, and I'm going to thank you. Demi, I used a blind spell on myself. Guys, no streaming the chat. I know what you guys are gonna do. Rubber Guts, thank you so much. Thanks for the host. I think you just love seeing Leo. So putting the thyme and the oregano in here, guys. Kiwi hype. Okay, so we'll leave the parsley to the end as well. As I was saying, you can use the drier herbs. Sometimes dry is better when you're slow cooking, but I have fresh, so I'm going to use fresh. Let's start on the, should I chop this? Maybe we leave a prettier piece for the end and then I'll chop the rest. Looks pretty healthy as well, yeah. So with the chicken, you can cook the chicken and have it with green veggies as a healthier option. We're making polenta, so a little bit of a more unhealthy option, or you can have pasta. So yeah, you can make it as healthy or as unhealthy as you want. And then the bars, the oatmeal bars, they're a tasty treat. That's what I like. They don't have much sugar in them. You've got your oatmeals and your fresh fruit, so they're a nice snack to take to work. But they don't last long in our house. That's the thing. They don't really get. Maybe they might come to work one day and then they get home and they're all done. They're eaten. I think Romeo and Exceed get into them while I'm away. Okay, so the parsley's going up here as well, and then we're going to start on the chicken. So chicken last on your chopping board, guys. But unless you're changing your chopping boards, I'm just going in here because I defrosted some chicken. Doesn't matter, Rubber. I really appreciate the host, and we are new, and you know, getting our name out there. And Demi doing her shout outs has been very, very lovely, bringing new people to the stream. So it's good. We really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Moon. Oh, really, really appreciate it. So I'm going to turn this off until we're ready, so we can put the chicken in there. Romeo, cheeky dog, yes. Oh, look, here he is. Can you see him? Romeo, come here. Come here. Sit. Look at the camera. Can you see? Can you see if I do that? He's just hanging out. Cross the 5-minute mark. Thank you, Moon. I know, Demi, your credit card bill is going to be racking up even further. So you can do this with chicken thighs, or a whole chicken thigh or a chicken Maryland or whatever cut of chicken you like, and cook it in the oven. What I would do is marinate it in here in your pan, put it in the oven and bake it, or you can fry it, it's up to you. Demi, thank you so much for the bits, you're too kind. But we're just using chicken breasts because that's what we have in our freezer. Chicken thighs as well, just the thighs, or you can do the bones in as well. Kiwi Chris, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So great to have you here and learning with us. Okay. I'm just gonna do some chunky strips. I'm spending just a few dollars to help. Oh, really? 100 bits is like 100 bits to me, guys. It's a lot, and I appreciate it. Are you still on daylight savings time? No, BRZT, we have finished at the start of April. We finished daylight savings, and for Exceed and I coming from the West Coast, we don't have daylight savings, and you don't really appreciate it until you live in a city where you can come home or drive home and it's still light at 6 o'clock or until 7, and you feel like you haven't gone home in the dark and come home in the dark like it is in winter right now. So yeah, I feel like some of my days are wasted now at work because I drive in the dark and watch the sun come up, and then on the way home, I come out of work and the sun's down. So I feel like I should know how to cook by now. Why? Why's that? You don't have to learn. No, there's no pressure. Thanks, Demi. I am East Coast, BRZT. We just moved to Melbourne 2 months ago. West Coast type. No, we're from Melbourne now. But we are doing a stream this week. So tonight is our last stream in this kitchen for a week. Because next stream is on Thursday. We will be back in WA because it's my birthday this weekend. And we're going home to see the family. We're doing some special streams with my brother. I know, leave in the dark, arrive home in the dark feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Okay, so here's your chicken. Coke Heart, cheer no bits because my credit card won't work. Robbie, you're in Perth, right? You're home. Was Beck telling me? No. Where are you from, Robert? Yeah, you're from Perth? Oh, let's chicken in the pan. I can't use it for online purchases. Have you been banned? You cooking chicken? Woman after my own heart. I'm cooking chicken. Yes, I am. Sun-dried tomato chicken. I'm in Wollongong. Oh, bully. Okay. Yes, I do remember. I'm getting confused between two people. I keep thinking you're in WA for some reason. Okay. So we'll go back here. Kiwi Chris, can Australians watch ads for bits? No, we can't. No. Unfortunately. Kiwi Chris, where are you in the world? I don't know if I read it before because the chat's moving. Can't pay attention. Okay. So chicken in here with your sauce, and you just want to fry it and make sure it cooks nicely. What you can do is fry your chicken in the fry pan, take it out, and then make your sauce, because then it will be nice and crispy, and the crispiness adds flavour. But sometimes you just don't have time and it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that in there. We have some tomato cream. We have some coconut cream. So Kiwi Chris talking about health. This is coconut cream, whereas you can use coconut milk or even normal cream, cow's milk cream, to make it a bit creamier, or you can use nothing at all. The flavours are there, and this is just adding a little bit of creaminess. Oh, Moon, I just need to check that. 10 minutes. Dog, yes. Do you cook every night, Molly? Would it not be expensive? Well, Robert, we're just making our dinner. That's basically why I started streaming, and still not ready. See, I told you the oven's having some issues. We're just making my dinner. Yeah, so it is a little bit more expensive than usual, but it's just our, we're trying not to waste and make full meals, that's why. Like, you know, making this recipe here that I've made, it's got 8 servings. So what I'm trying to do is minimize it so that it can cook it and feed 2 people or 2.5 people, so that we don't have excess in our fridge and don't have leftovers, so that we're being more cost effective and minimizing waste. Oh, so good, so good. So we're going to turn that off, and then for the purposes of showing you guys how to do it, I'm going to make the polenta separate, because then I'm not doing too many things and, you know, spreading myself too thin. So now we're going to make the polenta. Oh, I forgot to put the chili in, so let's have a few shakes of chili. Boring, repetitive meals all the time. Yeah, so that's our idea, is we are going to start sending out our recipes and things that are simple so you guys can make at home, because I work 10-hour days and I don't want to, it's different now that I'm streaming, because I want to come home and I want to cook for you guys and cook with you and chat, but sometimes you know, when I'm not streaming, I can't be bothered cooking for too long. So we're basing our meals on things that are simple and, you know, not using ingredients that are hard to find, and, you know, nice, rustic, home food. Not like, you know, I'm not a chef and I don't want to make chef-like food or things that take too long. Yes, I might do them every now and then, but simple was better. And home food, wholesome food. Those things are more of a snack. Microwave meals, chicken and roast vegetables every time. Well, I saw a recipe this week, it was yesterday, for roast chicken. And I know the roast lamb we did was a hit, so I think we should do a roast chicken, because I don't remember the last time I did a full chicken, so we can do a full chicken together. And that's the thing, Kiwi, when you watch, you will learn that sometimes there's things that I've never made, or you know, I may do it in a different way, some new recipes, and we learn together. We make mistakes and we just learn, so it's good. Okay, so polenta is, I usually eyeball this and don't really follow a recipe, so for the sake of it, I'm just following the instructions on the back, so we can do it properly and you guys can learn like I learn. It says make 2 cups, but if I made 2 cups, it would be enough for a family of, you know, 100. So I'm just gonna do 1 cup. Once I find my cup. Demi, you've been really quiet. You've been juicing. Okay, so in here we're doing half a cup. So we're gonna do 2 of these. 1. So Demi, I think this is the equivalent of your grits. We're gonna make some grits, but some cheesy, delicious. How exactly do you read chat? I have a TV screen that is about this big. So like a 32-inch TV, and Exceed set that up and I can see myself, how I look on and look at all the cameras, and then I can also see a little bit of it is chat. You used to be able to see it in the reflection, so that's why we have the sign there that says Lauren's Kitchen. And one day I think I'd like to get one that says Miss Molly's Kitchen, but that'll come later on. Okay, so in here is 1 cup of polenta, and then we're going to do 1 cup of water. No. 2 cups of, 4.5 cups of water. just at the tap, so I haven't run away, okay? I don't think I've deserted you all. So this is 2 cups. I don't know why it says add. Wait, your name is Lauren, you lied to me. No, my name is Miss Molly. That's my real name, you know this is. Miss Molly is my nickname. So that's 4 cups and a half. And then I'm also going Miss Lauren's kitchen. See, it just doesn't have the same ring. And then I'm going to add some stock. Usually what I would do is make this with 4 cups of stock rather than 4 cups of water. So we're just adding the stock powder in there and then give it a whisk. And then I'm going to add some salt. Just salt. My egg grits. What are grits? Rubber grits is like polenta, so it's just cornmeal. Bloody healthy. Ramen, am I boring you? The vacuums, yeah. Alright, let's take it back to the stove. Oh, I just better check the blow drying eggs. Still not crunchy. I'm going to turn the oven up. I don't know what's going on. Kiwi Chris, you'll notice that we're having issues with the oven. My oven's door's broken, so the temperature is rubber. What are you talking about? Didn't mean to. Okay. You can't even blame autocorrect because that'd be weird if you had. Oh, so you're going to blame autocorrect. But it's like, what have you been typing in the past about placenta? Another question, do you know if I can buy KFC chicken salt? No. Does KFC do chicken salt? I want to learn. I need to, people have told me that we should make MK Oz. He told me that I need to make fried chicken on here. But maybe one day. Yeah, I want to know what he was supposed to say, Moon. Okay, so in here, guys, we have the polenta, the water, and the stock. So as the water heats up, it's going to start cooking the corn, just like pasta would cook, but it thickens. So you want to keep stirring it and make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom, like everything else. Nice work, see, create a stream to get out of cooking. Oh, you don't know how to spell polenta. It's Polenta. So you're close. What's your morning routine? How do you make your skin glow? My morning routine. My alarm goes off at 5. I snooze it till 5:20. So it's in 10-minute intervals. So I sleep till 20 past 5. I wake up. And then I get up and make my lunch and get my lunch ready. Exceed makes me a smoothie. And then we sit and we drink the smoothie while watching Twitch. And then I get up and go to work. And I do my makeup and things like that. Demi, the thing that makes my skin glow that people say is Strobe Cream by MAC. It is amazing. It's like a primer, goes under my foundation. Alright, so just stirring, I'm just tasting this sauce. Because guys, it is the bomb. Can't find anything similar. The Master Food stuff isn't the same. Okay. There is a chicken salt that I grew up with. I'm gonna have to find it for you. It is the best chicken salt I've ever had. It comes in a container like this. So it's obviously, it's not brown, but the chicken salt is in a container like this, and you have to turn this nozzle, and then, but I have to find the brand. I think it's called chippy salt. Chicken chippy salt, and it is delish. You can see all the emotes you've been using. Am I a Mac girl? Yes, I am. Who do you work in the mornings? Where I work, I'm a nurse. Daytime streams. Well, we'll be doing a daytime-ish stream on Thursday, a much earlier stream, because we are going to Perth and setting up the stream in my brother's house, and we're going to make some seafood. So I'm thinking maybe some garlic prawns or some fish. My granddad might have some crayfish or some lobster, as you guys would say. Thanks, Moon. Maybe give it another 5. Anchor original chippy salt. Yes. Thanks, Beckbox. White container. Yeah, you got it. Thank you so much for the bits. Oh my gosh, you're an angel. Huey Chris, I love that you're here. Not only for the bits, but I like the combo. It's good. So this is just heating up still. What you can do is add half of the amount of water and then slowly make sure it's hot water and then slowly add it in. Who do you watch in the morning? Well, Summit is usually streaming, but there is Becca Bear, who is in my follow list. Go and check her out. She's from the UK, and she's a streamer that got in touch with me and gave me some advice on stream, and just been checking her out. She's playing Skyrim, I think, at the moment, and she's great to watch. But yes, get some 1Gs in the chat. But there isn't a whole lot on when I get up. Mainly the US stuff, but hit me up with some names who I should be watching. I'm keen to... It's just finding time to really get involved and sit down and, you know, explore. And what I've been doing lately as well is watching more cooking streams, and also not only seeing what they do and what I can do better, but be a G. Yeah, so I'm watching other cooking streams, seeing what they're doing, but also connecting with them and getting some advice, but also just enjoying their streams. So there is a girl in called Fitness Food, and she's been doing cooking as well as fitness streams, and she's been really good, to watch. She streams at different times and sometimes when I'm at work, but I've been watching her VODs. So guys, go and hit her up. And there is the Happy Chef. He's I think from somewhere in Europe, and I really like his stream. Very happy. So tell me who I should be checking out. And then we go to bed, and then we watch the guy we spoke about last night, Orateur, or Orateur. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Xene will write it in the chat. Okay. He speedruns Mario, and it's like the most chilled thing, and he never gets angry, even though he's, you know, failing or, you know, dying. I'm gonna go back here, and I want to show you. You should see Night Blue, super famous. Never uses a webcam and still entertaining. Okay. So can you write that down for me? So I don't know if you can see, but the corn is cooking. So the polenta's cooking and it's getting thicker. So now this is the time where you need to start stirring and making sure it doesn't hit the bottom and burn. And also I'm going to check out oven switch. So this better be good because I'm taking it to work tomorrow. If there's any left after tonight. Moon, I'm going to say 5 minutes, no, 3 minutes. Can you see that it's getting thicker? Demi, I usually watch a lot of IRLs. Is that how you found us, Demi? Ramen, I got them unfollowed. I think I seen you on one of them. Oh, nice. Yes, I was talking to someone on stream. Happy Chef, may I always say hello. Happy Chef and Chef John Reed, they're both chefs, and they do the most amazing food, but you know, it's to a very, very high caliber. So it's going to start spitting and bubbling, so just keep stirring. You can always put a lid on it, but Exceed doesn't like me making polenta because once you're done with it and you serve up, it tends to stick to the bottom of the pan, and it's really, really hard. You need to like soak the saucepan. So yeah. He did ramen. Just getting some pointers from him, checking him out, how he cooks, and I think it's really exciting. You know, more people cooking. Ouch! It's really hot, guys. More people streaming, doing food, which is really good. Really good to see. And you know, I don't think that the creative section has enough people in it doing food. Everybody is doing amazing things like singing and knitting, blowing glass, and things like that. So there's not too much cooking, and hopefully it will increase. Ow. So yeah, it's going to start bubbling and it will get hot. So you just need to persevere. What you can do is put on this and just turn the temperature down a little bit. What I'm going to do is get this out. Goodness. I followed 5 cooking streams, including yours. Well, I like that you're here quite often with us. And everybody streams at different times, but as long as you're watching us, it's good. It's very nice. Check out Bob Ross. Oh yeah, Bob Ross is the bomb. He's so soothing. I love just putting him on and you don't have to think about anything, you just watch him. The only good channel on IRL. Thank you, Rubber. We are deciding if we go back into creative, but IRL's giving us some love lately, so we'll see. So cooking the polenta. Can you guys? Thank you. Thanks, Moon. Music's gone again. Bob Ross is king. So you guys can see this. So nice and crumbly and crunchy. Still a bit soft with the strawberries, but really you just want the base to be crunchy, and then some of the top can be crunchy as well, and then you've just got a nice slice, and then when you bite into it, you've got the fruitiness and it's a soft layer inside. So let that cool, we'll take it out and we'll chop it into little pieces, but we'll go back to the stove. For a little bit, might put a tiny bit more water in there. Who's Boss Ross? Oh, you have to check Ramen. Check out Bob Ross. I think you can search it in the Twitch section. And he is, I think, a painter from, would you say the 70s, guys? His hair is like from the 70s. But basically he's a painter, real chill. Really, really happy. And Demi, have you thought about Discord? I'm getting full streaming. Yes, we do have a Discord. We set it up yesterday. And Exceed, are we allowed to start getting people on there, or what do you think? I don't want to say anything out of turn because we set it up, but we haven't set it up properly yet. And then with the Discord then, but I also set up a Facebook page because what I wanted to be doing is, like I would do with my personal Facebook, is share recipes and share ideas and things that I like, you know, have a chat about things to stream. Tyrannus, I can't see that on my screen. Tyrannus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So nice to have you here for the first time. We're just chatting about Discord and setting up a Discord channel. Yeah, so I really think, but barely on it. Yeah, that's a lot of people. You're either on Facebook all the time or you're not on it at all. So if you guys are happy with the Discord, then we'll set it up. Not yet, crazy lady. I'm still setting it up, but we just reserved the name. Yeah. So we are onto it, but we do have a Facebook page, Miss Molly Makes. Just search it, and then I'm going to be posting about recipes I make, putting together, sharing cool videos and food that I see up. So thank you, that's nice. What role? Okay. So I've never used Discord before. Like Twitch, I'm new to everything. Crazy lady, Exceed will be without dinner tonight. Damn straight, Moon, damn straight. This keeps me up at night. Yes, so you guys are gonna have to teach me. I'm like the noob in the room. It's an ongoing battle because I don't understand, and I'm like, Exceed, let's do this, and I want this done, and he's like, you know how much work that'll take? Give me one thing at a time, woman, and I'll do that. Hello, Nephilim. Mira, you'd see 12, the most beautiful things. Aww. Nephilim, always with the heartfelt loves. Golden Spatula, 1 year subscribers. Yes. Spice it up, Neff. Hey, Neff. I agree with that. Because I use so many spatulas, I think we would do this kind of theming. Okay, so keep stirring. Problem with polenta, it takes so bloody long. What I'll do is bring this down here as well. Copy pasta. So, chicken with sun-dried tomatoes. It has a little bit of coconut milk in there. Do you like jalapenos? I love jalapenos, Demi. I thought a change was worthwhile. So, Buck Nasty, thank you so much for the follow and the host. Oh, I'm just getting my words mixed up. Thank you very much. So lovely to have you watching again. I want a golden cookie for my badge. Looks so good. Yeah, so I put a bit of coconut milk in there, but you can use normal milk, you can use nothing at all. Just let the flavours of the tomato and garlic by themselves. The polenta, you can eat it just like this, or you can add some cheese, cream, and make it taste a bit better. It is very simple, like you guys from the US, you know grits. Mumzo, hello! Demi, what's up? I speak bad England. I wouldn't pay £200 to have a lentil on my face. Different between... Oh my god, Nephilim. Wow. Oh my god, you guys, just terrible. I don't even know what we're talking about because you just threw me. Hello, Mumsel. Okay. So this is our slice. Delicious slice. Just gonna check this and keep stirring it. So when cooking polenta, you'll know that it gets kind of mushy, but they have grains in it. So you just want to keep cooking it until there's no grains. Every time she says polenta, I have an aneurysm. Oh my goodness, Rubber. Demi, you're going to bed. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely sleep. I know you've been struggling with your sleep pattern. Alright, so I'm just going to... I'll put the photos on Insta, Demi, and you can check them out there. So I don't know how big I should make these. So it's like a muesli slice, just better with fresh fruit and like a jam in between. 2 hours, oh my goodness. And I was saying to Exceed about stream times tonight and how I thought it'd be about an hour and a half. This is bloody polenta, guys. So, time flies when you're having fun, of course. Jesus is watching. Okay, going back to the stove. We're going to add, okay, alright, we're going to add some cheddar cheese. Just a tiny bit, maybe 50 grams. And then this is some Parmesan cheese that I need to open. You want some, Rubber? Yeah, I'm so excited to eat this. It's like one of my favorite meals. So cheese in here. So we're doing cheddar and we're also doing some Parmesan. So about 30 grams of Parmesan. And then whisk, whisk, whisk. So good. And you want to add some salt and pepper. Give it some more flavor. I like a lot of salt and pepper. Yeah. Alright, the most important thing, as I usually say, taste. Might have to give polenta back, you have to, it's really, really good. For how much you get, it's relatively cheap. So you get, this I think cost me maybe $3, $4. Rubber Guts, good night. So happy to see you. We'll see you on Thursday, hopefully. So yeah, I used a cup, and you probably have a cup. So this is the whole cup. This will probably be about three to four people, depending how much per person. The recipe told me to put 2 cups in, and I'm so happy I didn't do that. I'm just tasting. So with the consistency that it is, if you wanted to take it out of the saucepan and put it in a tray similar to the one we cooked our slice in, flatten it all out in the tray, put it in the fridge, covered with some baking paper or some cling film, and then once it's cool, cut it up, and then put the pieces of polenta in the fry pan and make polenta chips, or you can deep fry it as well. It's so good. I don't have a deep fryer, but I think one day I'd like to buy a deep fryer, just so I can make things like fried chicken on stream, and deep fried ice cream and things like that I'd like to try. Not that I'd eat all the time, but just to try. Okay. So on the plate here, I'm going to put some polenta. So the consistency that it is now is quite thick. Well, it has the potential of being even thicker when you cool it down. So I like it like this, so it's like mashed potato. I'm going to heat up the chicken while we serve this, so that I can stir some spinach through to give it some colour, because I didn't want to put the spinach in before because it would wilt and would wilt. That's a hard word to say. Would wilt too much. I like my mashed potatoes. Spurgeon, hello, welcome to Miss Molly Makes. VRZT, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the donation. You're such a kind person, so kind, thank you. Oh, I love that. So lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do, oh, not that obviously. Fail, Lauren. If I had more time. Spurgeon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So we're just plating up our polenta. If I wasn't making this on stream and I had more time, I would cool it and then put it in a mold and then flip it upside down, and then it would be a little bit cute. But we're just gonna make it like this tonight. And we'll go back here quickly. Everybody, can you guys give a welcome to Spurgeon? So, the heat of the chicken will wilt down the spinach slowly. Romeo's eating a piece of spinach that dropped on the floor. And we can always put like a lid on top, but I don't have one that fits. Mr. Moore, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. That mash laters are pretty runny, but I'm still down. The mash is runny, but this isn't mashed potato. This is polenta. Made from corn. Where's the shrimp? I think you mean shrimp. No shrimp, not tonight. Thursday. Check out Thursday in Chaos. Alright. So it's wilting down slowly. Poor Exceed gets served up cold food every night because I make the main meal, I serve that and keep it aside on stream, and then I make the dessert. So the main meal's always cold, so I thought I'd heat it up tonight. I can have hot food. Oh guys, this smells so amazing. It's like tomato with slight sweetness of the coconut. Let's put this here. Cyrus the viewer, hello, welcome to Miss Molly Makes. Hot. Oh, thank you, Spurgeon. Thank you so much. You're too kind. All right. So, polenta. And then chicken on top. What I'm going to do is use this. See, I like the pop of colour that the green spinach has, because then it would just look a little bit boring. So have some fun with it. Add some sun-dried tomatoes on top. What do you guys think? Looking delicious? What polenta tastes like? So, it's made from corn, but it doesn't really taste like corn. I've added a little bit of cheese. Mumsel, does my husband game? He does. Yes, the Spurgeon, it has so a little bit of cheese to give it flavour, but it's very, very simple. It's a very simple. A lot of people in Africa eat a lot of polenta because it's cheap. It's made from corn, South America. And then what we're going to do so this one here, I don't know if you can bring it closer. So it is a bed of polenta, cheesy polenta. We didn't use too much cheese. You could go overboard with the cheese, but cheese, cheesy polenta with sun-dried tomato chicken and a little bit of herbs from my garden. And then here, we'll move all of this over. We'll go back down here, guys. To make this easier. Can you see it on? Probably not the best thing to put on a chopping board. Can you make crawfish? MKOs, we don't have crawfish in Australia. Moonshadow, I will take a photo and put it on my Instagram. I have a little vertical garden, but I'm having some issues with it growing because it was, when there was sun, it was growing and flourishing, but I think with the cold weather it's starting to die a little bit. When's the Japanese food? Oh yes, I think we need to do some Japanese. So we're starting a special. Let me show you this first. So this is our oatmeal and berry slice. Can you see? We are going to start a special when we get our new branding. So we're working on our branding at the moment, and we're going to take the stream and we're going to do Miss Molly Makes around the world. So we're not sure how many days a week of the stream, but we want to have each stream based on a specific cuisine or a specific place around the world. Silent Grill, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So one night we'll do Japan and maybe try some sushi, and then sometimes we'll do Italy and do some pasta or some pizza. Is that pizza on a baking sheet? This is, oh yeah, it was on a baking paper, yes. So it was just a slice that I had made in a tin like this, and then I pulled it out and then let it cool. Tiger Uppercut, hello, welcome to Miss Molly Makes. Oh, Italian food and real ramen, yes. Sushi, pasta, pizza, oh my god. And we want some ideas of places you guys have been or where you live. Everybody is from a different place around the world. So some Swedish food or things that you'd like to make and you've never made before, or things you like eating. So keep it coming, keep your ideas coming. And then, yes, when we officially do get subs, we will be getting our recipes out to our subscribers. And so I'll compile them and we'll send them out. How funny how you get confused. Yes, I get thrown a little bit and I have a trail of thought, and then I look at something, especially on chat, and it kind of throws me sometimes because I try to read and talk at the same time. Great idea on having special streams dedicated to international dishes. Yeah, we just thought we'd do something different, and we also have an idea of doing gamer food. So we're calling it Gamer Grub, and food that's easy to eat, or even you can eat with one hand while you're playing Xbox or playing on the computer. Considering, oh, silent grill. Yes, we will refrain from making dog on the menu. We'll just keep it to chicken, pork or beef. Maybe, we don't eat a lot of seafood in this house. Exceed doesn't eat seafood. So that's why on Thursday I'm going to do a seafood special, because my family back home. MKOs, thank you so much for the bits. Yes, my family back home eat a lot of seafood. So we'll go to the fish market and we'll get some fresh seafood and we'll cook it up on stream. So that's going to be our next stream on Thursday. Earlier than today, so it may be the equivalent of 2 hours earlier than the stream, but we will set up ramen. I know Baby Groot is love. I love Baby Groot. Yeah, so I will set up the Discord, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'm posting all my photos, and that's at the moment where we can keep in contact. We do update our stream schedule if you scroll down. We are going to keep that updated every week because things change and my roster at work changes. So we'll keep you updated. And Thursday, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I have Twitter that I'm getting updated and getting used to using. So I'll keep you updated with what time we're going to stream. So seafood on Thursday. Belgor special, my brother who's the chef, we're going to do cooking with Belgor on Friday. He's just finishing his menu. Then Saturday is my birthday, so we're making a cake. You guys still haven't told me if we're doing caramel or chocolate. So there's a choice of chocolate mocha cake, or there's a caramel mud cake. So I'm leaving it up to you guys what you want to make. It is my birthday, but I'm keen, I love both, chocolate and caramel. So I want some ideas of what you want to see, and we'll have some hype on my birthday. I might even dress up and put some like things in my hair and some pom-poms around, and I'm usually a very big brother hype. I know my brother is the funniest guy you'll ever see, so it's going to be great. Cake hype. Chocolate Beck, yes, and he's about 6'6", so he's much taller than me. So he will do the cooking and I'll do the chatting, and I think he's very excited. So I'm very excited for you guys to meet him. And then when at home, we're staying at my mum's house, and she is excited about the stream and me doing the stream. So she thinks that she wants to make an appearance, but we'll see how that is. Super Team Dark Cake. Save me a piece. Beck, maybe I will. That's a tough decision. What do you think, Moon? Chocolate or caramel? I'm gonna just make a drink quickly. Put the kettle on and make some tea. Darker Fate, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. I'm gonna put the kettle on. I'm gonna make, what's the time? 9:20. So time for some tea, warm tea, I think. So everybody, Beck, I know that you follow me on Instagram, so I could make caramel and chocolate. Miss Molly's mama makes. Yes, maybe. I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea, Robin. Yeah, so hit me up on Twitter, hit me with a follow. Make sure if you liked my stream tonight, hit the follow button so you can keep updated and get notified when we're streaming on Thursday. And also the Instagram, I'll post the photos. They look better on my table than they do on stream, so make sure you hit them up. And as usual, it's been so lovely to hang out, and we'll see you next time in an unfamiliar kitchen. So I hope you have a lovely day if you're up in on the other side of the world, and if you're where I am, have a lovely night and have a lovely week. We'll see you in a few days. Bye.
Thank you.